Guys, I am literally shaking right now. I can't even believe what I'm about to tell you. So, the feds have finally released those photos from the music mogul's mansion raid last year, and I am completely floored. This is so much worse than any of us could have imagined. Listen to this. This mansion wasn't just some regular celebrity home. No way! This place was designed with absolute secrecy as the top priority. The investigators found dedicated rooms just for these exclusive, invitation-only parties. The entire property was meticulously planned for ultimate privacy. We're talking secret doorways, soundproofed walls, and areas completely isolated from the main house. I get chills just thinking about the level of calculation involved. And here's the tea that has me absolutely gagging. Everything about this mansion setup perfectly matches what whistleblower Carter has been claiming for months. Everyone dismissed her, called her crazy, said she was making it all up for attention. Well, guess who's looking crazy now? Those floor plans don't lie, honey. Allie has been desperately trying to expose these alleged activities forever, describing the exact layout, specific rooms, and even the color schemes. All details that investigators are now confirming. She knew about private party rooms with very specific decorations and features that are matching up with what the feds found. I mean, how would she know these details unless... I'm just saying.
Nobody ever thinks about the victims. Nobody. The victims' lives get turned around when the lives want to just get announced. You slap them on the wrist and you bring up every source of trauma for the victim. But nobody wants to stop and think about that. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through this right now with other people who are running to cover their and deleting their social media.
Now, let me spill even more disturbing tea. These allegations include information about something called special nights that allegedly took direct inspiration from another infamous entertainment figure known for his controversial gatherings. According to multiple sources who've come forward, these weren't just regular parties. They were elaborately orchestrated events with strict protocols. According to insiders who were present, the host would sit prominently at the head of the table, often smoking his famous pipe, while attendees mingled with movie stars, musicians, and TV celebrities. They claim that everyone who attended these gatherings had to go through a formal rating system and undergo quick medical screenings before they could participate fully in the evening's activities. After the formal dinner portion, guests would allegedly slip away to private rooms for more intimate rendezvous with the celebrities in attendance. While everyone who worked at the mansion knew exactly what these evenings were called internally, sources say the host adamantly insisted that certain terms were never to be used openly, and the attendees were never told what everyone was calling these events behind closed doors. I swear, this sounds like something straight out of a thriller movie, but according to multiple sources, this was happening regularly for years.
Thursday night, Hefner had two bring up 5 or 6 girls each in their cars.
It was girls that they would pick up on Sunset Strip. At that time, Sunset Boulevard was a very big prostitution place. That's where you went to pick up somebody.
It was called Pig Night, but we as butlers were always told, do not call them pigs. This was Hefner's term for them. I don't know why he called them pigs.
But wait, that's not even the half of it. Allison claims the music mogul was heavily inspired by these infamous gatherings and created his own version of these exclusive events. But she alleges he took things even further with stricter rules and more concerning practices. She claims there were incredibly detailed and restrictive protocols about what guests could and couldn't do, including bizarre dietary restrictions supposedly implemented for very specific reasons related to the activities that would take place later. Attendees were allegedly told exactly what they could eat, when they could eat it, and sometimes were restricted from eating anything at all for hours before these gatherings. These rules were allegedly enforced by staff members specifically hired to monitor attendees and ensure complete compliance with the host's demands. According to Allison, those who didn't follow the rules weren't invited back, and some faced serious consequences, from being blacklisted in the industry to more serious intimidation.
When I went, they tried to feed us, and I remember it because when
Pig
you
night.
have to do
Say what?
orders, jobs like that. You don't eat. You're not allowed to eat. You actually have to like starve yourself, because when you have to do those type of jobs, you can't eat because you will throw up.
Really?
If you are doing, or if you are a guy doing it, you will shit everywhere.
Oh boy.
When this happens, your parents will get mad at you. Really mad at you. And if that is a fetish for someone, they use that to their advantage. So if you throw up on someone, you will have to eat it. If you shit on someone, you will have to lay in it. There are celebrities that are a constant visit.
Now, here's where things get really juicy. Allison didn't just accuse the music mogul. No, she went all the way and dropped some major names. She's made serious allegations about other high-profile celebrities, A-list actors, supermodels, and beloved TV personalities that you would never suspect. She claimed these individuals weren't just attendees, but active participants in these exclusive gatherings. And get this, she says this is exactly why several high-profile celebrities suddenly flew out of the United States when the investigation became public. They were allegedly heading to countries with no extradition treaties with the U.S. just in case. I mean, the timing is suspicious, isn't it? Think about it. Remember how many celebrities suddenly announced wellness retreats and extended international projects right when this news broke? Coincidence? Allison certainly doesn't think so.
About the victims that are still going through this right now, with other people who are running to cover and deleting their social medias. Pink, Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey.
They were practically running away from potential legal consequences faster than I run to the sale rack at Nordstrom. And honestly, can you blame them if these allegations are true? The consequences would be massive. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why should we suddenly believe this woman who seems to have come out of nowhere with these wild claims? Well, that's exactly what everyone said about Jaguar Wright too when she first started speaking out. Everyone called her a liar, said she was just seeking attention, claimed she was making everything up. But then what happened? It turned out she wasn't entirely wrong, did it? Some things she said about this music industry figure were later confirmed by other sources and evidence. The industry tried to silence her too, but the truth has a funny way of coming out eventually. And here's the interesting part. Allison started making her allegations just a few weeks after Jaguar began speaking out about industry practices. It's almost like Jaguar's bravery inspired others to come forward with their experiences. We're seeing a domino effect of people finally feeling empowered to speak their truth after years of silence. But this is where things get absolutely mind-blowing. The items federal agents found during that massive raid last year actually matched with specific things Allie was claiming happened at those parties. If you remember the initial reports, investigators discovered a treasure trove of evidence, including various substances, electronic devices, and, get this, more than 1,000 bottles of oils and personal products. 1,000! What kind of parties require that many personal products? I'll let your imagination fill in the blanks. They also allegedly found recording equipment strategically placed throughout these special party rooms, suggesting activities were being documented without attendees' knowledge. Multiple sources claim these recordings were kept as leverage, a way to ensure silence and compliance from everyone who attended. According to the indictment finally made public, the music mogul meticulously arranged, personally directed, and actively participated in these elaborate gatherings, which he was able to orchestrate with the assistance of numerous members and associates of his extensive enterprise. They routinely transported individuals across state lines and internationally, sparing no expense to ensure these events met his exacting standards. These gatherings occurred regularly throughout the year, sometimes lasted for multiple days without interruption, and often involved multiple individuals specifically selected based on their appearance and willingness to participate in activities without asking questions. The indictment further alleges that, during these events, he reportedly distributed various controlled substances to attendees, often without their full knowledge of what they were consuming, allegedly as a means to ensure compliance and reduce inhibitions. friends. Perhaps most disturbingly, according to multiple witnesses, he secretly recorded videos of the activities, creating an extensive library of compromising footage that could potentially be used as leverage. After these physically demanding events, both the host and attendees usually received medical-grade 4 fluids administered by private medical professionals to help them recover from the physical strain and substance use. These professionals were allegedly paid significant money to maintain complete confidentiality about what they observed. And if things couldn't get any messier, one resourceful YouTuber somehow managed to sneak into an abandoned property connected to these allegations and claimed they found fascinating architectural features, including hidden rooms with distinctive, unusual decorations that matched witness descriptions. Exactly. The rooms allegedly had the exact same furniture and decorations Allie described in her testimony, down to the specific shade of red on the walls and the unique lighting fixtures. The whole place had this intense aesthetic that screamed exclusivity and secrecy. Just from the video footage, even the most skeptical viewer could tell that a lot of activity had definitely taken place in those rooms. The energy was palpable even through a computer screen.
Just walked into this red room in here. Oh my God, I'm gonna flip the camera around so you guys can see, because just behind me, it's just like a little heater room. It's just like a little extra room. But wait till you see this. Oh my God. What is this? What is this room? Like, guys, look at this room. It's a circle with all red, just a red circle of like furniture and like cloths hanging down. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Look how dark it is in here. There were 2 flashlights going and a camera light. Look, there's just a mirror here. Look at all this cloth hanging. Guys, I can't get over this room. I literally thought I was entering a dungeon seeing this. Little did I know I would walk into such a sick room. Like I said before, guys, sorry for like the little bit of the darker room, but there's nothing I can do. There's no lights. The lights are being covered by this, and it doesn't reflect any, so my camera light's just not doing anything. So hands down, immediately,
But hold on to your seats, because here's where things get even juicier. A guy on TikTok who claims to have entertainment industry connections through family ties came forward with his own story about allegedly ending up at one of these exclusive gatherings when he was much younger than other attendees. He said he was close friends with the music mogul's son and considered their home a second home since he spent so much time there. One evening, he went over to hang out like always. But on this particular night, he claims he accidentally walked into a room he wasn't supposed to enter and witnessed something that left him completely shocked and confused. He claims he spotted several famous rappers and singers participating in activities he describes as disturbing and unlike anything I'd ever seen before. According to his account, when the music mogul noticed him, instead of asking him to leave, he allegedly invited him to stay and watch, asking what he thought about what he was seeing. The TikToker claims during this uncomfortable conversation, another door opened and he saw several more celebrities, including famous rappers, exiting another room, looking exhausted and disoriented.
So y'all remember when I used to be cool with Diddy's son, King, right? It's crazy to see what I see he getting locked up for and to see all that they posting right now, because it's certain I seen firsthand experience. So boom. When I was like 13 years old, my mom moved me and my brothers them from Chicago to LA, right? And she had us going to a private school because of who our dad is. I'm not gonna say who our dad is, but yeah. So boom, we at the private school or whatever, and that's where I met King at, Diddy's son. So just like any regular mom, get cool, like y'all got the same interests, y'all got the same, boom. That's it. That's that. So after we get cool for a minute type shit, I started going over his crib. Like, and at the time, it was just his mom type shit. We was going to his mom crib. But I guess Diddy and his mom, well, like his dad and his mom, like stayed in the same area at the time. Getting really to the point to where we were supposed to be going to. So it was like, already done spent the night at his mom's house type shit. So it was one night where we spent the night at his dad's house. So we at Diddy's house. So at the time, I'm like 15 years old, right? So we there type shit, and as we there, like, this is a big house. I never been in a house this damn big, like as big as type shit. It's all type of shit, different type of doors, different type of rooms. Like, I'm just like, damn, this motherfucker, all this shit going on type. So we in the basement type shit. He got this theater and shit on there, so we down there. It's like me, King, and like 3 other type shit. Jordan Woods' little sister, everybody. We all down there just watching movies. So I go upstairs real quick because I need to piss. So when I go upstairs to go pee and shit, I'm thinking I'm going into the bathroom the whole time. I'm going into like a whole nother room. So when I go in this room, the shit I'm seeing, I don't know. At that age, I didn't really know what I was seeing type shit. But to know what I'm seeing now, like being grown, it's like, oh yeah, the shit, yeah. Alright, so nothing went on that night type shit. Like, that's just what I seen type shit. First thing, boom. So then like 2 weeks later type shit, oh, I had Diddy number type. It was like my homie dad, like he'll call him looking for him type shit, so you would have his number. So boom, I had his number and shit like that. So he ended up texting talking about some, is you supposed to be sliding for the Taco Tuesday we finna be having. So I'm like, you know, like it's regular shit with my homie dad. So like, yeah, I'm slide, you know, I text back, let him know that. So then I text King right fast. I'm like, yo, you at the crib? I'm finna pull up for the Taco Tuesday night shit. So he like, what you mean? I'm in Miami right now. So I'm like damn, like his dad being cool, like he just invited me type shit, like, you know, to come like while his son gone type, like, you know, like, you know, I'm finna put like the shit part 2 because like I ended up fucking up, so you gotta follow me real quick so I can post part 2.
Dark room. So I walk up in the room and I turn on the light real quick. And when I turn on the light, like I just see all this weird, like shit, like toys, all type of, like 50 Shades of Grey type. So I obviously, like, you know, instantly peep, this is not the bathroom. Like, let me shut this door. So I get up out of it and shut it. As I shut it, Diddy already in the hallway. So he said to me, what you doing? And I let him know, like, oh shit, like I just went to the wrong door. I'm trying to get to the bathroom. And then he was like, you been standing there for a minute. You must like what you see. So I'm like kind of confused, like what the, like, you know, like I'm like, what the?
You seen him. And he was like, you must like what you see, like how I said. And so what stopped that conversation was the door in the back had opened, like a couple doors down had opened. So the couple doors down had opened, and next thing you know, you see Meek Mill walking out, August Alsina, and Soulja Boy. They all walking out this room. And so I'm like, you know, that just switched my mind from everything. I'm like, what the f? Like, Soulja Boy in this bitch? What the f? So I'm not thinking anything government type. I'm just thinking like, damn, like this nigga Diddy got everybody here. Like, how do he got everybody here? Like, everybody's here. Like, everybody's here. And then what's crazy to see is how Soulja Boy just made that video talking about, oh, Diddy wouldn't have ever been able to do shit to me like that. But you was there though. I don't know. You was there. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he low-key was like on some like, let me just say this before start saying I mean being there, but you was there, my dude. Like, you ain't got a front. So I wasn't really saying nothing like that. So it go past like a good lit 30 minutes. I go to the pool, whoop, whoop, everybody around there. After that, I'm like, you know what, let me go back up in the crib real quick. Like, let me go ahead and dry up, because I was swimming too type shit. I'm like,
So as you can see, there is so much that allegedly went on in this mansion, and investigators are promising they're going to uncover it all. What's even more dramatic is that this high-profile trial is scheduled to begin in just a few days, and we are absolutely going to hear all the inside details about this alleged criminal enterprise and everything the music mogul has been accused of. Legal experts say this could be one of the most significant cases against a music industry figure in decades, with implications reaching far beyond just one individual. There are rumors that prosecutors have lined up dozens of witnesses ready to testify about their experiences. And some are well-known celebrities who finally decided to break their silence. Industry insiders are reportedly terrified about what might come out during this trial, with many allegedly consulting with crisis management teams and lawyers in preparation for possible mentions of their names. The ripple effects could potentially reshape the entire entertainment industry as we know it. As you might expect, people online have had all kinds of reactions. Social media is absolutely exploding with hot takes and theories. Some remain skeptical, like this commenter who said, "If all these horrible things really happened, why wasn't it reported long ago? Why wait until now to speak up?" To which someone quickly replied, "She's been talking about this for years." She has a huge following on social media. She's been consistently making these claims and trying to get people to listen for years. Trust me, this is not a new story. It's just that people are finally paying attention. Another person commented, "I believe her 100%. She's too accurate with the details for this to be made up. She was speaking while in the dark in her videos, not wanting to show her surroundings because she was afraid, but her descriptions match exactly what we're learning now from the investigation. There's no way she could know all these specific details unless she was telling the truth." The debate is absolutely raging online, with hashtags related to these allegations trending almost daily as new information comes to light. People are digging up old interviews and social media posts looking for clues that might have been missed. There's a sense that we're just seeing the tip of the iceberg and the full story will be even more shocking. But now I want to know your thoughts on all this drama. What do you think about Allison Carter making these serious allegations? Do you believe her, or are you still skeptical? And how do you feel about this major trial coming up? Do you think we're finally going to get the full, unfiltered truth about everything this music mogul has been accused of? Will other big names in the industry be exposed during testimony? Is this just the beginning of a much larger reckoning in the entertainment world? Let me know all your thoughts, theories, and reactions in the comments below. I read every single comment, and I'm dying to hear what you think about this unfolding situation. And don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any updates on this story as it continues to develop. Also, click here to watch this other very juicy video about more industry secrets that have recently come to light. Trust me, you do not want to miss that one either. Miss that one either. Miss that